Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I'm Chingo, which literally means friend in Korean. It's not my real name, but it's one of my so-called nicknames. Think of me as your friend who's helping you stay up to date with K-dramas, C-dramas, J-dramas, as well as breaking news concerning actors, pop idols, new dramas, etc. Grab your snacks because today's tea is about to be hot, hot, hot. Today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Sweet and Sour, and I'm also going to explain the ending. So, Sweet and Sour is a newly released Korean movie centered around three characters, or so it seems. The three characters are Jung-hyuk, Daun, and Boyoung. Jung-hyuk gets an opportunity to have an internship at a company where he hopes to become a full-time employee. And in order to do so, he and his girlfriend, Daun, tried to work out a long-term relationship. So every day, Jung-hyuk would commute from Seoul to Incheon and back and forth. And at the company, he met another temporary employee named Boyoung. And throughout the drama, we saw them go from frenemies to friends and then more. In the beginning, we saw how Daun and Lee Jung-hyuk met while he was in the hospital for his jaundice. And Lee Jung-hyuk became immediately infatuated with her and decided that he would one day lose weight for her. There was a running scene and we saw that he ended up losing weight shortly after. And after getting released from the hospital, Hyuk would visit Daun every day in order to get her to notice him. And she eventually gifted him shoes so that they could go on a trip to Jeju Island. There was a part where Hyuk and Daun went to see a street vendor and the guy said, "Oh, you're here again." He said that to Daun, and I was honestly really confused. And at the time it was also obvious that Daun was having relationship problems with maybe a significant other, and because of that she found comfort in Hyuk. And Hyuk was just willing to do everything for her, throw out her trash, do her chores, change her light bulb, and etc. And so I think that's really why she took a liking to him. Near the end, Daun and her boyfriend break up, and so Hyuk finally gives in to his feelings for Boyoung. So Hyuk, her boyfriend, finally gives in to his feelings for his coworker. And then he later came to regret letting his girlfriend go. And so we saw him being reminded of her in all the little things, like his employees would be mentioning Jeju-do, or food from Jeju-do and etc. And then, so I think all the little things, and then especially the fact that he wasn't offered a permanent position even after working that hard, and he realized that he sacrificed his relationship for his job. And so that's why he decided to rush back to the airport and ask Daun to take him back. But then that's where we saw the major plot twist. So, it turns out that there were actually 4 central characters and not 3. There were 2 people called Hyuk. One was called Jung-hyuk and he was the boyfriend, and him and Daun met about 2 years ago in the hospital. And then meanwhile, the other guy was called Lee Jung-hyuk, and he came to the hospital 3 months ago due to his jaundice. So Daun asked the new patient if she could call him Hyuk because she wanted to reminisce on her relationship with her boyfriend. Daun had also bought two pairs of the same running shoes, one for her boyfriend and the other one for her patient. And at one point, Daun revealed to Hyuk, her boyfriend, that she was pregnant. And we all wondered what happened to the baby. I was really confused. I was like, oh, so did she get an abortion or not? And so it turns out that she actually did get an abortion. And that's why in the beginning of the movie, we saw her telling her patient that she had taken a leave from work because she had some things to deal with. And then her boyfriend, Jung-hyuk, was also no longer in love with her. So I feel like that's also why she decided that, they both decided that, having a baby was just not gonna work out for them. So in the end, Daun and her boyfriend broke up, and that's why she used her patient Lee Jung-hyuk as a rebound. She moved on pretty quickly and the two got together, and they even went to Jeju together, and that's why him and the other Hyuk, her ex-boyfriend, all 3 of them met at the airport. To be honest, I was honestly really confused when I started processing the ending. I was watching it and I was just like, what? And then the more I thought about it, the more it made sense. Because from the beginning, we could see that something was off with Dawn and that she was upset with something at the hospital. And it seemed like relationship trouble. And then Dawn also told Yuk, her patient, that her ring was a graduation ring. But then that also seemed odd, and now it makes sense. So that time, it was actually her promise ring with her boyfriend, and then she was just lying to the patient. I also found it weird that they didn't show the evolution of Lee Jung-hyuk's weight loss journey, and now it makes sense when you think about the ending, because the two of them, him and the other, her boyfriend, were never the same person, because even their preferences were different when it came to food. One liked sweet things, meanwhile the other one didn't. In my opinion, the movie was very interesting, and I really loved the plot twist at the end. And I also think that both Dawn and Lee Jung-hyuk, her boyfriend, emotionally cheated while they were in their relationship. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment. But yeah, that's my thinking on that. To me, the most interesting character was the security guard. I'm honestly still not sure if Jung-hyuk was the only one who could see him, because no one else seemed to acknowledge his presence. Anyways, the security guard is interesting to me because he kept pushing for Jung-hyuk to make a move on Boyoung, and that made me reflect on the fact that in long-distance relationships, people can become unfaithful, and in this case, there was literally someone enticing Jung-hyuk to be unfaithful. Both Dawn and Jung-hyuk didn't tell their entanglement partners that they were in a relationship. Yeah, to me, they were both in an entanglement, which ended up with Dawn and Jung-hyuk, her boyfriend, breaking up. I really hated how in the end Jung-hyuk said I love you so easily to his coworker, and how he was even willing to give her the exact same ring that belonged to his ex. Like, I don't know, that moment just didn't sit right with me. But yeah. Anyways, all in all, the characters all had their flaws, and the main couple seemed to realize that in the end, their relationship wasn't gonna work out. And so that's why they decided to break up. Yeah. And yeah, that's a wrap for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did and want to see more from me, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you can be the first to know when there's a new upload. And yeah, and without further ado, may God bless y'all. See you next time. Bye.